Yeah, so the microphone was actually broken. I think now it's fixed. Aha! Yes, I fixed my microphone problem. Okay. Now it's just really loud for some reason, which is, I guess, better than not being on. I need a new headset. This thing's terrible. This thing blew up a long time ago. Back in the days when I would be a silly little boy and play Call of Duty. And me and my friend would ear rape each other on the microphone. I definitely blew mine up pretty bad. I'm so ready to cook with this too. I'm ready to cook these fools. People apparently don't like Road Atlanta very much. They don't seem to want to stick around very much. Oh. Right. Now this does happen on occasion. There is always the issue of just being fucking dead. It happens. You need a pretty big group of people to start something. Last night we had like 6 people start something and we got up to 10, so... I could always save these settings and restart the lobby. I'm actually going to do that. I don't actually use this when I want to do that on Fridays, because it's got weird penalties on, and it's stupid. Stupid that people also always cut the fucking pit lane. I should probably just work on that. Work on not cutting the pit lane. Muppets! Alright, so now this works. Hello, Armignon. Welcome to freaking Gran Turismo. Not Fortnite. Fortnite's a completely different game. I've never played it. I've never played Fortnite. I can spectate myself? This game is revolutionary. That's incredible. What does one do to pass the time in a BOP lobby? Absolutely nothing. They sit and they wait. And then they view their own event settings to make sure it's not broken again. This is looking pretty freaking good so far, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah. 30-second race finish delay. That's not supposed to be there. God damn it. Shit. I've messed up again. New room. Load settings. Okay. Give me humid. Yeah, give me race finish delay. Not that long. Or sorry, not that short. Give me all that. That's fantastic. I'll take it. I'll take it. And let's do a very popular track. A track that always pulls people in. Spielberg. Don't know why, but it does. It sucks. I hate this track, but okay. It's very boring. Back in the days of Grid 2, this track was awesome, bro. I would always run this track on Grid. That was Grid. I still love Grid, but ever since I've played the first one, it has not been the same. It makes me sad seeing what could have been of the next 3 games. I'm not seeing it. The first Grid was so freaking cool. That game was awesome. And this car is a stinky poo-poo. I'm not sure if anyone ever looked into that, but this is kind of why I didn't want to keep driving McLarens. The GT3 car is also pretty bad, but at least I like to drive it. This car is just kind of bad. It's got plenty of grip. It's not really a car that you crash or anything. It's just boring and understeery. And the shift point is weird. This is just going to be a time trial. That's all it is. This is going to be one big long time trial. This is why I don't do this ever. Just because it never happens. Guys, we're going to string Gran Turismo. They're like, no you're not. Fucking nerd. We're going to put down a banger qualifying time for this race. Isn't going to happen. Here we go. This car is so fast. Look at that. I'm going at 130 miles an hour. That is an unbelievable amount of speed. At least the tires are good. Somehow, with these fantastic tires, it's still very understeery. I just don't like Group 4, they always nerf the class. I feel like they should, if they want to change it, they should make Group 4 faster. Well, slower. Because it's too planted. Because if you drive GT4 cars in like any other context, they're probably harder to drive than GT3 cars because they're just slippier. They don't have as much grip as GT3 cars. Sure, they're slower, but they're also a lot slidier. That's like the opposite in this game. I've also racked up a full second of penalties, which is good. Another reason I don't like this track. The track limits are bogus. But I'm sure people would love to fight me on that. This car does make some really interesting turbo noises. The intake is very loud. Maybe starting with GT3 would help too. Like I like to progress through the classes. That's what we did last night. Started in Group 4, Group 3, Group 2, Group 1. And we just kept going up. Maybe I should start in Group 3. I'd probably bring a couple more people in. I wish I had some news. There's no news today. For those of you curious, no news. Nothing has happened in the world. Just nothing happened. Yesterday wasn't even real. Yesterday was pointless. Nothing even happened, bro. I went to a job interview. That's not true. I went to a job interview at Subaru. And I'm waiting for a reply. Guys, I have to work at Subaru now, probably. I'll have to work at Subaru. This is sad news. I'm sorry I have to tell everyone, but unfortunately, I am likely going to be employed by Subaru, either as a car washer or lube tech. I'm sorry. I'm such a sellout, I know, but you gotta do what you have to do to buy a shitty Ford from 2003. You know, you have to make these sacrifices, you know. If you go to your dad and you're like, hey man, I got $2 grand, can I go buy a Focus? And your dad says, only if you work at Subaru. You know, maybe you just gotta work at Subaru. Maybe it's just a sacrifice you have to make. I know it's hard. I know it's really hard. But sometimes you have to do things like that. You have to put your head down. You have to put your head down and get a fucking job at Subaru, man. Sometimes it's just gotta happen. And it's really sad, I know. It's super sad, but sometimes you have to do these things. No matter how hard they seem. Which is why I painted a Subaru last night, and it looks terrible. It's one of the worst wraps I think I've ever done. I wanted to do, what's that guy's name, Bucky Larson or whatever? I wanted to make, well, not make his, but have mine be inspired by his. And I looked at pictures of his, and I'm like, I'll just take the colors. And at the end of it, I didn't even use orange. I switched it out for like some blue. So like, oh yeah, I like orange. There's this guy called Bucky Larson has an orange Subaru. Like, okay, I'll just make that. I didn't really like it, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just make an orange Subaru then. Well, I ended up going blue anyways. So yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. How do people get people in lobbies? How do you populate a lobby? This is a question I ask myself. Like, how did lobbies get big? You just have to have a presence or something? Like, do I just need to keep doing it? Or am I missing something? That was a terrible corner. That was better. This bloke's in a TT, right? Interesting choice for this track. I respect it. No, 5 laps was a lot too. I should have stuck with 3. I also considered applying for a vinyl shop, a local vinyl shop. I still might do that. That's something I think would be pretty cool. Something I like to do. So, monetizing that might be interesting. I went to Subaru first because that dealership, like, is actively, they have a team in the RX. When I was in the interview, I'm like, the dude's like, have you ever heard of United Rallycross? I'm like, yeah, I love that stuff. I want to get in on it someday. And he's like, oh, okay. I don't fucking know, I don't know. Maybe once I show them my dirt rally leaderboards, they'll sponsor me too. Who knows? Who cares? I really hope that's a penalty so I can complain about it. Complain about how that shouldn't be a penalty when I get my penalty that I asked for. I hope it didn't give me one. Okay, that's cool, I guess. That means that you can never give me a penalty for doing that ever again. Okay, game? If I take that line multiple times, I will never expect a penalty. Because you didn't give it to me that time. I don't know how to drive this track at all. I don't get it. I remember when they first introduced the wet line stuff, where the rubber dip part of the track is slippery in the rain. And it was a time trial here in GT3 cars, and I pwned some fucking noobs. I was like very, very, very high in the rankings. I was like top 100 or something. And I don't know how to drive in the wet, and I don't know how to drive this track. But somehow, I did it. I'm a gamer, I guess. I'm just better. I'm literally God. God told me to blow up the Budweiser factory, I guess. I don't know. He sent it to me in a dream. I don't remember the dream. Maybe it was my uncle. Who knows? I think it was my uncle who blew up the Budweiser factory. Or I helped my uncle. Or my uncle helped me. I don't fucking remember. This was a couple of years ago. I just remember how weird it was that I had a dream about blowing up the fucking Budweiser factory. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna strap a bomb to the Kyoto Mini Z and drive it into the fucking factory and blow it up. We're gonna make sure it's beer. We're gonna make sure it's the Budweiser factory. That's fucking right next to where I live. I hate my house. It's a fucking shack and it's right next to a bloody beer factory, man. What the fuck? I'm gonna blow this place up. Or maybe I blow up my house, and it's like a chain reaction. The factory is close enough to where when the house explodes, the factory also explodes. Maybe that's what happened. I don't really remember. I have some bad memories through that corner. You'd have to be a real OG to know why, and you'd also have to follow Ad for Motorsports, but I have some bad memories through there. Fuck it, I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. Who gives a fuck anymore, man? Welcome to Twitch.com. That was the most thrilling race I've ever been in. That was very exciting. That guy didn't even finish. He dipped out. He was like, nah, man, this is a mess. Yay, GT3 car! It's GT3 car time. Let's... Yay, GT3 car. Yay! GT3 car. Oh man, I'm so hyped for this GT3 car. I'm so hyped. I'm gonna put us at... Road Atlanta. Yeah, sure. Room's dead. Alright, cool. I'm gonna... Damn, I'm so good at this. Okay. Okay, hold on. Here's how we're gonna pull people in. Red Bull Ring. Group 3. Surely people will want to race this. Surely. We're going back to Red Bull Ring. We're gonna race at Red Bull Ring again. I'm sorry for anyone who wanted to move on from Red Bull Ring. We are going back there. Because GT3 cars at Red Bull Ring does really good. What else does good? Let's see here. Drag racing. Man, I think the game's just fucking dead right now. I think there's just nobody here. There's just nobody who gives a fuck. Most people I've seen is 4, and they're in Yacht. They're in a room called Yacht. Ooh, 8 in the drag racing with the Saudi Arabian. 7 in Yacht now. 5 in the role play. 4 in RX-7. Come on, there's gotta be some big... 9 in female host. Holy shit, no way. Maybe if I just tell people I'm a girl, it'll work. That's a fucking genius idea. I'm gonna do that. I should do that. Like, parentheses, I'm a girl. More drag racing. Group 3, Red Bull Ring, 14 people. Yay! That's the most people we see. Now I just have to say, I'm a girl. Fucking... Dude, I'm doing it. Block 96, I'm a girl. It just fits. It fits. Oh my god. We are cooking. We're gonna get a full lobby in like 20 seconds. Everyone's gonna wonder why I have "I'm a girl" in the fucking name now. Oh, you had to be there, man. If you do the math, it's just math. If you do the math, now I just have to be like really quiet. It's really simple, man. If you just do the math, it makes sense. But they was going broke. Nobody is falling for this shit, bruh. Nobody. Nobody in the fucking world is falling for this. It's just so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. Yeah, hi, I'm a girl. Damn, girl, did you take a bath in rainbows and cupcakes? Cupcakes. Come on! Where the fuck is everybody? It's group 3 at the Red Bull Ring with a girl. Okay? That's like 3. Yes! Okay, hold on. I have to put on my voice. I'm gonna start driving. Oh fuck. I can't do anything about it. Oh. Is this a mess? This voice sucks. I have an idea. Just give it a minute.
Holy crap, Lois, is that a Mercedes?
This is fucking stupid. Hey, if you guys are wondering why I have like a 5-minute delay on whatever I say, it's just because my microphone is broken. I have a voice changer on right now that makes me sound like a 18-year-old complete idiot. I'm actually a girl, it's just my microphone's broken. Wow. I am genuinely bamboozled that worked. That is funny. That's really fucking funny. That is the meta. I've found the new meta. Just tell people you're a girl and start every lobby with GT3 at Red Bull Ring. You will become a very wealthy and successful Twitch streamer. If anyone needs proof, just hit me up on PlayStation. I'll send you proof. Really, it's all about math. If you do the math, it just makes sense. Once you do the math, it's just that easy. Now, I see why people get transgender operations. So they can get more people in their Gran Turismo lobbies. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. These last few streams have been fucking weird, man. What the fuck am I even talking about at this point? I'm forgetting the alphabet. And I'm role-playing as a girl. I'm actually not role-playing, I actually am a girl. That's a fact. You can see because it's in the description, in the name of the lobby. It's just my microphone's broken. Just I have like a really deep voice. I'm just really nasally right now. I'm ill. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm ill. That's why. It's all about the math too. You can also blame the math. Now I think 1 minute isn't long enough. Or 5 minutes. 1 minute definitely isn't. 5 minutes, probably still not long enough. We have 15 people. Why? Dude, this is awesome. No, this is how you win. All the guys next Friday and on Wednesday and shit, you can be like, why does it say you're a girl? And I'm like, just trust me, bro. Just trust me, full lobby, instantly. Or you gotta pretend it's like a car meet or something. Car shows, and I'm a girl. That's how you do it, man. That's the math. That's the math, you know. And once you do that math, you know, it's just easy. Oh, girl. This is the coolest room name I've ever had. I have no idea why this is full. This is hilarious. It's very diverse, too. There's a lot of people in here. I think a couple people crashed. Looks like 2 people might have had a bit of an incident. Otherwise, it's still very much bunched together. Man, that works, bro. If you just do the math, like, of course. There's probably been like another 16 people that have seen this lobby and looked at it and been like, oh man, if only there was more room, I'd totally get in there. Because this guy's a girl and we're doing GT3 racing at Red Bull Ring, you know, I mean, it works. It's just math. It's just simple math, bro, you know, if you do the math, it all just kind of adds up. Right. I wonder if having a job at Subaru helps too. Maybe I should put that in the title. I should just have the entire title be like, hello, I'm a girl, I work at Subaru, so I'm a lesbian as well. Like, just some random shit. And see how many people I can get in my lobby. Because it works really well. I might have, sorry. That wasn't a brake check. I just brake really, really, really early because I'm not good at this game. I do apologize. I need to work on that. Man in Porsche just wiped out behind me. I saw that. That's on camera, by the way. You nerd. But that's one thing I need to work on is my braking and my attacking, because I'm not very good at it anymore. I need to kind of get back into the rhythm of that. Brake later. Brake more consistently. And have the courage to overtake people without just having them spin in front of me or mess up. Like, I can't just rely on pressure. I have to, You know, you have to attack a little bit. Something that I don't really do anymore. After the May 2024 incident of Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. I'm not a courageous little boy anymore. I'm sorry, little girl. Hello, dog. Is there a problem? Would you like to drive the car? You can probably do better than I am. I'm suspicious that they changed the gearing of this car, because a while ago I remember this being one of the cars where first gear isn't ludicrously long, but in this car it really is. The launch is terrible, and you do actually use first. So I wonder if the gearing's changed or if my memory is just lying to me, and I'm thinking of some other car. Yeah, he doesn't like my shitty driving, I can tell you. I can see that much. He hates the way I'm driving so poorly right now. I'm sorry, I'm monolingual. Bienvenida a McDonald's, ¿cómo estás? Well, I don't know who P12 is, I can't actually see that. But I'll See, I don't eat ham. That's another thing. I don't think I've ever told anybody this, but I fucking hate bacon. I used to like ham. I do not like ham anymore. The only time I will ever do haram is with pizza. Ham on pizza. That's not bad. That's the only time I will ever do a haram. As I fucking hate bacon. Back when I did Daytona and my teammate was Waleed, we had donuts. And like a pretty significant amount of the donuts had fucking bacon on them. Which was fucking wild to me. I'm like, who eats bacon on their donut? That's absurd to me. And Waleed is Muslim. He's like, dude, if I eat that shit, I go to hell. And I'm like, I think if anybody eats that, it doesn't matter. It's fucking gross, man. What the fuck? Who puts bacon on a pastry? That's fucked up. That's so weird. And people, somebody ate it. Somebody ate that donut. They're like, damn, bro, this is good. And I'm like, no, it isn't. You're not gaslighting me into thinking fucking bacon on a pastry is good. That's where you're wrong, actually. This is actually a glitch. There's a problem with my microphone that makes me sound like a man. I'm actually a girl. I'm a girl. I work at Subaru, okay? That's my proof. Just look at the rest of the channel. You'll see clearly that I'm a woman, not a man. How did the guy that didn't finish have like a second penalty? Brother, I don't know who that is. Is it this bloke? I heard a report about this bloke. Here, I'm going to change... We're also changing the room settings. We are going to... I don't know. Where am I going? I'm going to go to... do we like Watkins Glen? Let's do Watkins Glen in group 2. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who Go-Kart King or whatever his name was. I don't have the nicknames. Yeah, I figured. I heard a report about him earlier. I mean, I guess I didn't see it, but alright, cool, I'll get rid of him then. Okay, let's keep it clean in here, everybody. You don't want to embarrass yourself in front of this woman. Just keep it nice and clean. This racing girl, she does not like it when people crash into each other. Whole lobby dips. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Group 2. I think Group 2 is probably the best class, honestly. I love Group 2. And nobody else does. Everybody fucking hates Group 2. Wow. What? That was awesome. That was cool. Okay, that was some esports shit. I mean, I get why people would like Group 3 more, but they're just not as fun to drive as Group 2 cars. And Group 1 cars aren't as fun to drive as Group 2 cars. These are the best cars to drive, is my point. You guys are missing the point. Literally, if you do the math, you'll see that the answer is like really clear and obvious. And it's just simple math. The math actually says Group 3 cars. But I don't listen to the math ever. I never make any decisions based on math. Which is why the room name has I'm a girl in it. It's not actually because of the math. But because I jokingly looked at lobbies and saw someone with female hosts with a full lobby and decided, you know what, I'll take that idea. It's not that. Is because I'm a girl, and that's a fact, and I can prove it. Direct message me on PlayStation, and I'll send an image to prove it. I'll send the selfie. I should get on like Emerald Chat or some shit. Next time somebody asks for my Instagram, I'll be like, I don't have Instagram, I have PlayStation though. You want to DM me on PlayStation? You gotta DM me on PlayStation. I'm sick and tired of this fucking nerd in Gran Turismo. You wanna see a picture? Wanna see a picture of my stick drift? just really simple math. You'll get a lot more dudes in your DMs if you pretend you're a girl on PlayStation. It's super, super easy. Like, it's just math, basically. Well, I can tell you right now that the knowledge isn't flawed, because even though we're running Group 2 at Watkins Glen, there's still like 10 people in here. So the math definitely works. The math is good. The math is sound. Looks like I'm not starting from pole on this bitch. At least I can you know, put a time down. The worst time ever recorded on this track. Holy cow. How? Oh no, he got faster. I was like, how was that 2 seconds slower than last time? Oh, he got faster, okay. That makes more sense. The name is so fucking cool. I'm gonna put that in all of my lobby titles from here on out. Because it works, it works. You know, I did the math, and I found that if you claim that you are a girl on Gran Turismo, you get a lot of people joining your lobby. Pro tip for anyone watching, just do that. Who cares, bro? I used to think it was because of streaming. Like when you had a stream thing going on, more people would join. That's actually not true. It's actually Group 3 Red Bull Ring and being a girl. Those are like, that's like the triple crown of having a good Gran Turismo lobby. That and update 1.61 new Tiguan R-Line testing. That lobby did really good with randoms too. But that was also full of a bunch of people I know. Because we were just dicking around after racing, so... The position of my DRS button on my wheel is so uncomfortable. I figured this would be like the easiest place to have it. It messes up my thumb so bad. Like, it hurts so bad. Like, I know where to put the DRS button. Surely this won't strain my thumb at all. This is the most pain I've ever felt in my thumb. It's by using fucking DRS, bro. This is stupid. I'm just gonna push my whole hand on the DRS button and see what happens. It holds the flashers as well, so my lights flash. And it probably turns on my windshield wipers as well. But at least my hand doesn't hurt anymore.
oversteer, thank you for showing up today for no reason. I could probably take off a lot of time, but my thumb is about to explode, so I don't really want to use DRS very much. And when I do, I'm distracted. This is why I just need that sticker for the Nissan done, so I don't have to use DRS anymore. It also looked good on my Subaru, my new Subaru, with the ugliest paint scheme I've ever seen on a car. Oh yeah, we're flying now. We're about to set down a decent lap time. We're about to do it. A decent lap, a halfway good lap. I'm gonna stop using the DRS now because my hand is about to fucking explode. That's gonna be a penalty. Yeah. I don't want to use DRS. But it's there. It says press. It says press the fucking DRS. I don't want to. It hurts. The DRS hurts. It really shouldn't. I need to move it to somewhere that doesn't hurt. It's not like a thing on my wheel though. I need the paddle extension or whatever. Like the clutch pedals on this wheel. That's what I need. I need to bind one of those to DRS. But I don't have that yet. Probably won't get it. Because the clutch paddle modules on these things is expensive. It's like $300 or some shit. It's ridiculous. Stop flashing the lights. It's hard to use the DRS without also pressing the flasher button. If you hold it, it just keeps flashing forever. My windshield wipers are probably on too. Yeah, they are. The electrics are having a little bit of a problem, but I think it's okay. At least I'm still driving kind of fast. I have a track limit penalty for that? That's crazy. I took that line like 4 times already. Come on, car, turn. Oh, penalty. Okay. I was like, what happened? Just blew up. The electrics really are having a problem right now. Holy shit, there's no turning. Holy shit, car. What the fuck? Please, just drive normal. Stop pressing buttons. Just use DRS. DRS on. Hurts my thumb. It doesn't even make sense why it would hurt my thumb. It's not like a weird place for my thumb to go. Holy shit! The DRS is backfired. I Phil Samson. I've just Phil Samson myself. It's gonna be a run to the line. I'm gonna get overtaken by some bloke the car has no... What the fuck is wrong with the car right now? Go in a straight line, car. Dude, that was an awesome final lap. Thank you, DRS button, for being in the most convenient place possible, which is not convenient, I guess. I don't know. This makes no sense. I genuinely have no idea why that hurts my thumb. It's not like a weird place to put my thumb. Because it goes there in the hole, and then if I move it out of the hole, there's the DRS button, and that's it. That's how simple it is. But apparently, that makes my thumb want to fall off. Ridiculous. That was a pretty good race, though. I had quite the lead before my hand blew up, but it looks like it was pretty close for like top 5. Top 4, top 5. And then 6th and 7th have the race on their own as well, so. Okay, Group 1 time. I don't really care about the track. Any track suggestions from anybody? With my typical audience, they'd probably say something like Eiger Nordvend or Fisherman's Ranch. Which is kind of funny to think about. I think Colorado Springs is a good shout for Group 1. I'm not against the idea of doing something weird like Goodwood. Surely this is a stupid idea, right? Well, welcome to the channel. Alright, cool, it's time to get pwned. There's a big variety of cars in here that work. I'm going for a diesel. Because diesel is cool. This girl likes diesel. The whole track's gonna be flat. Who can hold down their gas pedal for longer, guys? That's what this race is about. Holy shit. Okay, that one's not flat. I'm flying. I took air. That corner is very much not flat. And neither is this one, I don't think. No, I'm just gonna miss every single apex possible. Don't worry, I'll figure it out here in a minute. This girl needs to warm up. She needs to get comfortable in her R18. Fucking turn, please! This car is not turning at all. No, it's because it's broken, I see. I broke it. Probably when I took it for that massive fucking jump. Right. Flat round here. Wow. This thing's a 6-speed, right? What is the point of the 6th gear? You never use it. The horsepower is turned up on this car, too. And I think that's the first time I've ever been like, okay, 6th gear. That's what I need right now. The gearing on this car is very weird. Look at this cluster of very expensive race cars. Whoops. Group 1's pretty fun until it isn't, and then it's like awkward. So Group 1's kind of weird. I do like it. I like it more in Group 3 still. I don't really like the variety of Group 1. I think Group 1 and Group C should probably be different. What would be cool is if Group 1 was, you know, like GT1, and if there was just a dedicated prototype class, and then a Group C class. You know? I could make the BOP better, for sure. It's slidey coming out of that corner for some reason. I have no idea why there's no rear end grip. But there isn't. Then you come here and there's no front end grip. It's awesome. God, I love my diesel. I like McLaren too, that's a good pick, but my diesel is going to be way cooler than your McLaren. Oh, sorry. I just fucking murdered that guy. Oops. I'm sorry. See, my diesel is better because I can actually take that corner flat. I can also take this one flat, I think. Yeah, I can. Yeah, this combo isn't as good as I thought it would be. I thought this would be a little bit cooler. Kind of a stinky combo. And for those wondering, yeah, I'm a girl. Right. Built the boost. Yeah, that's the thing about auto start, is it's stupid. I feel like once you enter in a BOP group lobby, it shouldn't really take you out when you switch cars. It's just automatically, you know, BOP and you're back in, because there's no like setup to do. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Sounds weird to me. When you have a car that fits the regulations, I think it should just put you in. Luckily 5 laps on prototype cars around here. Doesn't take very long. Oh. Yeah, that's grass, car. The track ain't the green part, you idiot. Fucking Audi, man. Audi can't build... Oh, never mind. Yay, Audi! Now there's an Audi winning. You're watching WEC in like 2012. See, this person in front of us, they understand the power of diesel. But what they don't understand is the power of being a girl. It's time to activate attack mode and fucking banish this man to the shadow realm. Here we go. Oh, there's not really an Audi size gap there, but that's okay. Alright, it's time to initiate girl boss attack mode. I'm getting close to the steering wheel, putting my hands in an awkward position. Around the outside! Holy shit, there's grass there! What the fuck? Oh shit! No! What the fuck? I didn't stay ghosted for very long, I guess. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This stupid fucking car, bro. My diesel fucking sucks. I'm never using diesel ever again. I'm going electric now. Fuck this. Unbelievable. I can't believe... Who put that grass there? Who decided... Yeah, here's a good spot to plant grass. I hope he's dead. I hope whoever put grass there has croaked. Because he's a muppet. And he needs to save some oxygen for the rest of the world. He or she. We don't discriminate around here. Or they. Or Z or Zer. Or whatever. I should probably ask if not including pronouns in a broad sense is considered discrimination. I'll have to ask that to my mate. He knows a lot about that stuff. He's the guy who told me what the A stands for. And the I, it stands for intersection, I guess. I don't know. We tried to rediscover it on stream, but YouTube doesn't let you talk about that stuff, apparently. Wow, that was a fantastic race. I sure wish that stupid idiot didn't put grass there. Gotta smack whoever made this track. That was pretty good though. That one looked pretty close for the top 5. Right. How many more rounds of this am I up to do? I guess we're doing GT4 cars next. Hopefully this time I won't be an idiot. Decide to drive on some grass. Maybe I should just blame the girl boss overtaking maneuver. I think that's what ruined it, not the grass. See, if I maintained my typical driving style, I could have driven on the grass easy. Grass is easy to drive on. I drive on grass all the time. And I've never killed myself at 260 miles an hour. I'm just saying. Maybe it's not my fault. Let's go to the wonderful world of Brands Hatch. Fucking, I don't know, Indy Circuit. Just, who cares? We all love the Indy Circuit and not the full circuit. Girls don't like the full circuit. They like the Indy Circuit. I have to check with my mate on that to confirm or not, but I'm pretty sure girls prefer the Indy Circuit. I think they're wrong, but I'm a girl, so I think they're right actually. Yeah. Group 4 is pretty popular too. Group 3 and Group 4 are the most popular, I think, in that order. That's probably Group 1 and Group 2 and Group B. Why people don't like Group 2 is a mystery to me. I love Group 2. I really do think it's the coolest class. I think it's got the most interesting variety. I think it has the worst BOP in the entire game. But I think it's got the coolest cars that are the most fun to drive, and it's very diverse. So maybe it's the BOP that turned people off, I don't know. But it's not like the BOP in Group 4 is any fucking better. Group 4 is terrible. I think it sucks. I think we need to make the cars faster, not slower. I'm gonna watch. Let's see who's on pole at the moment. Nobody has a time. I'm not even gonna do qualifying. I think I'll just try and cut my way through the field. I think that would be more fun. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. Then I could see some action, I could be part of it. That's a fantastic idea. And if I crash, there's no one behind me to get taken out. I think that's a friggin' fantastic idea. We do have a not very incredible, difference in cars. We've got an Alpha, we've got a Suzuki, we have another Alpha, we have a McLaren, and we have a Megane. We have multiple Meganes, multiple McLarens, multiple Alphas. There is a Lamborghini, a Silvia, and what was that, a Suzuki. And I'm also in a McLaren. I remember I made that wrap on the Mito. And it looks pretty freaking cool for a Mito, but it's also on a Mito, so... Well, He-Man has gone faster in his Alfa Romeo. I think there's a bit of a trend going on. Guys, I think the Alfa Romeo's... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that might be kind of fast. Holy shit, I'm again! It's an Alfa... Sorry, not him again. An Alfa Romeo! Clearly, an Alfa Romeo has taken pole position. Holy shit. Guys, look at this Alfa Romeo. Absolutely insane, bro. Why does it have an Alfa Romeo wrap? I don't understand. That's cool, I guess. It's a pretty cool looking wrap. I just don't really fully understand.
change the color palette and a couple decals, and that could be far more appropriate. But I mean, shit, Alfa Romeo it is, I guess. You know, there's just a point where you stop caring. I've been at that point before. And that's where my McLaren paint job came from. And a bunch of my other paint jobs came from. That looked the exact same. It's just like, I'm not going to do replicas anymore. This guy had a different idea. He's like, I'm sick of driving a Renault. I'm driving an Alfa Romeo. And no one can tell me no. Look at how fast the shadow moves. Is it broken? Okay, it's starting. I wasn't sure because I didn't have the auto start timer up. I couldn't see it. I'm starting at not the back. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Cut our way through the field. Prove myself to Subaru. Should I change my Facebook thing to, instead of M Sport Please Hire Me, Subaru Please Hire Me? There's been an accident already. There's been a few accidents already. There's been even more accidents. There's been quite a few things happening. This man has a 5-second time penalty. How the fuck did that happen? Well, I see how it happened. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was cold, man. Yeah. Deserved. Fucking who cares? This race is gonna be like 3 minutes long. It's... Why did I pick the Indy circuit? This was a terrible idea. Damn, that was an interesting line, okay. Some interesting defensive driving. Some extremely interesting defensive driving happening. Some very interesting defensive driving happening. We're through, okay. Next car, please. Is it another fucking Lamborghini, bro? Turn. Please, car, turn. This car doesn't like to turn very much. I think I've said that already. Yeah, I mean, if I hadn't decided to crash, I would probably be able to fight. But I decided to crash. So, looks like P6 might be realistic. Maybe not. Maybe I won't even get up there. I have one lap to pass. Might get this guy on the outside.
Look at this race. Now we're doing something. Oh, bit of contact. That looks nasty. I don't think I'll have more power in them again. Well, I got P6, I guess. Okay. Look at that, I gained 4 places. Don't mind the fact that I was in like 4th or 3rd or whatever for a second. Don't worry about that. Oh, sorry, 3 places. I gained 3 places. Alright. Back to GT3. We're gonna go to... What's that other track that lots of people like? I know. I'm sure everyone's gonna think that this is gonna be really fun. Not a really bad idea. I'm hyped as hell. Let's get out there. Yay, my hydraulic handbrake survived. Yay! I'm on the road. There's a funny looking Honda behind me. I'm gonna make sure it stays that way. Funny looking. Not behind me. It can go around me if I want. I just want to make sure it stays funny looking. The thing that I do like about the McLarens is you can hear the intake and the turbo really well. Very exaggerated sounds. You can hear it come on. And that helps with the driving too. That's something that I don't really like. Is turbos that come on really suddenly and at certain RPMs. This car kind of does that. But at least you can hear it before it gets really bad. And you can kind of use that. I think I've kind of learned to do that a little bit with this car. It's loud enough to where I can use that burst of power to rotate a little bit better. Car also looks cool. This is one of the better looking GT3 cars. It's got a really cool body kit on it. It looks nice. I got a text message from Michael from Grand Theft Auto? No way. Holy shit. I'm texting and driving. Yeah, I'm working right now. I'm working. Thanks, Google. Very cool. I'm gonna hit the pause button and respond properly. Thanks, Michael. I'm not quite ready for another job yet, but I appreciate you reaching out to me. I'll let you know when I'm ready for another heist. Turn! 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 Please. Cool. This car's steering is not good. That's my main complaints with the McLarens, is they're a little bit too planted. Got a little bit too much rear end grip. I like my cars to have a bigger slip angle that you can get to easier. There we go. Whoop, not on the exit though. It was almost cool. It was almost cool. Yeah. Okay. I'm a girl. Yes, I am. Oh, 2 people didn't make it in this time. Luckily, it's only 1 lap, so this should be like sub 10-minute race. Holy shit. Okay. That was a very interesting move. This isn't fair. Why is your car so much faster in a straight line? Alright, here we go. Some clean air to catch up. Hopefully I can at least hit the apexes. So I missed it last corner. Yeah, that's a wall. Not exactly where you want to go. That's grass. Don't really want to go there either. Some more grass. Track ain't the green part. Come on. Alright, I'm just going to give him a bump. Not quite ready to pass yet. I will transfer that momentum into him. So we can pull away, have our own little fight. Come on, car. That's uncalled for. Ooh. Oh, come on, man. Gas is on the right. Ah, whatever. Should have made that move earlier. Oh my god, the track isn't the green part, car. What the fuck? Car is fixed. Time to push. No, I don't mean go wide at every corner, car. Come on. Have a bit of front end grip. Fuck me, I can't see the road. What the hell was that, man? Alright. We're clear. Not for long. You have a lot more slipstream than I will. Be assertive and slot in, trying to break the toe. Not gonna let that happen. This is gonna be a good finish. Or a really bad one. Oh, really bad one. Yeah. No, you don't really break there, buddy. Yeah. All right. I think I know my strategy for next time that kind of thing happens at least. All right. We'll do 2 more. I'll finish this loop. Let's go. Fuck it, man. We're getting weird today. We're on the typical cool bloke route. And we're picking some weird shit. Oh my god, bro, what the hell? Okay, well then don't take away all the settings I just made. Just you know. Just... Oh my god, okay, yes, I am aware. Please. Either tell me when that isn't a thing anymore, or just save the damn settings. For the 4th time! Holy shit! Thank you! Wow! This game has got some flaws. Could be a little bit better. Brake bias tuning. I mean, I guess so. I don't really want to do it that much, but sure. Fuck it. I will let you adjust your brake balance. You can now... Nope. Okay. Sorry. No brake balance for you. Sorry. The game doesn't want to give it to you. I want to give it to you. But the game doesn't. So I'll give it to you next time. This is gonna suck. This is the stupidest idea I've ever had. These cars do not work on this track at all. These cars are hopeless. That's the point. That's the point. I already know what the final race is gonna be. And you guys aren't gonna like it. But that's okay. Because it's not about what people like. It's about the math. And if you pay attention to the math, you'll see. That it just makes sense. Holy shit. Thank you, car, for having a lot of grip. Oh. It is not... It did not like that. There's been an incident on the track, and my car is broken. It do be kind of poo-poo now. This track sucks. This track is terrible for these cars. Michael, shut up. I'm not ready for the heist. Oh. Brake. At least someone's figured it out. Someone's gotten a lap in. Holy crap, Michael! Lester! Stop fucking texting me! I'm not ready for the heist. Don't rob the Diamond Casino without me. I don't care. I wonder if the Group 1 cars are fast or not. Probably not very fast. They probably really suck at this track. It's actually a terrible idea to even consider thinking about doing that. Of course, it's the Audi Honda that is the fastest at the moment. Wait, is it? What is? No, it's an NSX. Okay, so yes. The typical fast cars for this class are still the typical fast cars for this class. You just got to know the math, you know. If you do the math, it's really just math. And if you do the math, you'll see that it's really just math. It'll all fall into place and it'll all make sense. You just gotta do the math. Holy shit, this combo is really bad. This is one of the worst combos I've ever had. Until the next race we do. That combo, I think you guys will like that one. Hopefully I can stop doing that. There's 10 laps of this, by the way. This is 10 laps. I hope you're ready. This will be a lot of fun. I'm a girl, by the way, if you didn't know that. Right. This is going to be a lot of fun, guys. Trust me. 10 laps of this shit. Surely nobody will spin. Nobody will have an accident. It will be a very clean, close race. Very cool looking Honda in front of you. Is Super GT the only class that still use Super Tours? DTM up until like 2020 something use Super Tours. There's been an offline at least. Unironically, this is probably the best race I've had so far. That was a very legal line I just took there. We're now down to 4 people. I think people found out I'm not a girl. We're down to 3 people. I think people might have found out I'm not a girl. I should probably end the stream and delete my channel before the news gets out. Pretend like it never happened. Shut up, Lester! I'm driving my Audi RS5, leave me the fuck alone. Why don't they just give us an RS5 road car? That would have been cool too. Right. I think we should have just kept it at 5 laps. Because I don't think the finishing position is changing from here. Pretty sure we're in our finishing positions at the moment. And we don't really want to be in this hellhole any longer. I don't think any of us are really liking this car track combo. It's probably why everybody left. I just had the best stream idea to do after this. That's gonna be so funny. It's really just a name. It's not actually that funny. Forget I said anything. It's not a funny idea. It's a stupid idea and I'm not fucking doing it. And then there were two. Ow. Yeah, 4 people quit. I don't really blame them either. Oh, that was a great race. Everybody ready for the finale? I bet you guys are ready for the finale. This is going to be the best finale ever. No peeking. All 4 people that are still in the room, prepare to meet your fucking maker, because this shit is not going to be fun. This is going to be miserable. Okay, Iger, what are we in, GT4? Nope. Fuck you. Yeah. Everybody wants to dip. I don't blame you. I don't even know if I'm going to finish the damn race. In fact, nah. We're reducing this to 5 laps. I am not sitting through that. Hell nah. 5 laps. Iger Neuvend. It'll be like a 3-minute race. 1 lap of Iger Neuvend. This is literally Nürburgring Nordschleife. That's how long this track is. God, I remember this. This was my favorite update. I loved the broken Volkswagen buses. Oh my God, this is not fun. Oh, ow. Oh my God, the car does not drive on this track. It is not drivable. I'm pitting? I'm pitting. Hello? Okay, bye. Well, that was really cool. I'm glad I'm glad I did that. This race is gonna suck so bad. Nope, didn't make the corner. This is what race cars should be made for. This is what track they should be made for. We need to stop doing so much with aerodynamic grip and really make some progression in the world of mechanical grip, because having a car that drives like an R18 and then taking the corner at these speeds slower than a lot of road cars I drive, it's not right. It needs more mechanical grip. Wow, 56. I'm glad I changed it, because I was not sitting through 10 minutes of this. I was not doing that. The screen is really funny to me. Just nobody cares. Somebody is actively joining the room. This person looked and saw, took a look and saw Group Racing 5-minute auto start live on YouTube, Coolblog96 I'm a Girl, and decided, after seeing that it was Group 1 cars at Eiger Nordvan, he's like, yeah, I want in on this shit. He's the greatest TS030 hybrid 2012 user. I completely believe him, but this car is just not good compared to the mighty R18. He's gonna get his ham steamed. Yeah, see? Let's have it on board. What is wrong with this car? Why does this car sound so weird? Guys, I have some skepticism. I have some skepticism on whether or not this guy is a girl. I think he might be a bloke. This is why I love being a rally driver. Adaptability. You could put anyone in a GT in a prototype car on Eiger Nordvan and they'd be like, what the fuck? I'd be like, I bet, I'll figure it out. It's called adaptability. That's fucking awesome. And when you're a rally driver, you develop that skill, and it's fucking awesome. This is just the Diesel Master Race. Oh fuck. Okay, that corner is literally impossible in these cars, I think. There's not a single corner that is fun to do in these cars. Because you cannot carry enough speed to make them fun. The downforce just doesn't turn on, basically. Just too low speed. Alright, come on, make this corner car. I did it! I made the corner! I took a decent line through it. I'm a girl and I'm cooking, okay? This is simple. Simply the truth. This is the worst fucking experience I've ever had on this game, I think. Except for maybe any time I try and get sport mode to work. Which I don't want to talk about right now. Both of the tracks for the prototype cars I picked have been terrible. This one's far worse. This one is on a new level of why the hell would you ever drive these cars on this track? Oh, fuck. Come on, car, turn. Wow, I lost it. That was crazy. All right. What an interesting series of events that have unfolded today. Right. Sorry for the two people who just walked in. Sorry for the three people that have just walked in. I regret to inform everybody. I'm very sorry about this, but I'm afraid I've lied. I'm afraid that I've deceived you all. And how well I have deceived you, I'll leave it up to you to decide. But unfortunately, you've been lied to. Because you goofy fools. You silly, silly fools. I'm not a girl. I'm a boy! I'm a grown-up big boy! I'm a man. I'm not even a boy. I'm a man. I'm over